we have some exciting news we wanted to share with you, and that is, ta-da! Shannon and I have become Ramsey Solutions financial coach master training certified. So that means that we are financial coaches through a Dave Ramsey program. And some of you know that in 2015, we paid off our debt. We had about $259,000 in debt. We paid it off in a couple of years. And because of that, we were able to endure what we were not expecting in 2019, which Dave often addresses as Murphy came. And how did Murphy come in 2019 to our household?
Murphy showed up by allowing me to hit the unemployment line at the end of January with my my full-time job.
So with the huge chunk of income that we lost in January, we would not be able to be making it if it were not for the fact that we are debt-free. Everything's paid off with the exception of our mortgage on this house. So we are really excited about the program because we not only believe in it, we now see 2015, 2019, 4 years later, the benefits of having paid all the debt off and how much better off we are today. So do you want to tell them about Genesis Financial Coaching? It's the name that we are using or doing business as, but can you explain to them a little bit what financial coaching means and what they can expect?
Sure. So first of all, we have everybody just do a little consultation, and we prepare them to meet with us for a 1-hour session. We'll go through the baby steps that we use to get ourselves out of debt and build wealth, and we'll walk each person through those steps. Depending on where you're at in the baby steps determines what we're going to be doing for whoever it is we're working with. It could be eliminating debt, could be helping build the emergency fund, it could be helping with retirement planning or college planning. So everybody's on a different journey, everybody's in a different place in life as far as personal finances go, and we want to be able to help those that are running into roadblocks to get moving forward.
So just some of the stats that we know of is that about 8 out of 10 households, so tomorrow morning when you drive down your street, 8 out of 10 houses are living with debt right now and barely making it paycheck to paycheck. So not only that, we also know that from 2017's data that the average Social Security income was $16,000. So a lot of us who think Social Security is going to take care of us, I'm not sure if that's really true or not, but instead of waiting and depending on the government, how about taking control of our finances and determining what our future could look like and possibly changing your family tree and the legacy you leave behind. So our tagline for Genesis Financial Coaching is a new beginning and a better legacy. Do you want to tell them why they should come and talk to you for financial coaching?
Definitely. So starting out younger, I made all the decisions that I shouldn't have made. I ended up filing bankruptcy at a young age, so I know what that process is like. I started working in the payday loan industry for about 2 years. Pretty much know all the sale tactics and how they market to. It's crazy. They actually market to single mothers. That's their main demographic. That's one of the things I learned working in the payday loan industry. And then I moved from there after being just morally depleted. Went into collections, thinking that was a better option, which is crazy. Thinking that would actually be, I don't know, what did I say? It was for a credit union, so I felt better about it. But did that for probably almost 4 years, and then went into personal banking because I said I'm tired of taking money from people and taking back possessions that they own. Let me just be the lender. So I thought maybe a good idea would be a lender for a while. So I started doing personal banking. I did home equity loans, home equity lines of credit, credit cards, car loans, personal loans. And let me tell you, I can't tell you the number of times that I've done debt consolidation loans, and within less than 2 years have that same person coming back to me asking me for another debt consolidation loan. During that process, that's where I learned that managing money is not all about head knowledge, it's also about behaviors. And in order to fix people's personal finances, you have to attack the behaviors first. You have to have a paradigm shift in how you see your personal finances, and that's what we intend to do with Genesis Financial Coaching.
What was the last thing that you did?
Oh, mortgage lending. So
Yes.
mortgage
So-
lending, that's a big one.
So as I say, he came from the dark side on everything you should not do. So definitely can help people in that season and understanding, right? So from a personal standpoint, from a professional standpoint, but also on what it means to live debt-free. As for me, I am just supporting. I would love to sit down and talk with single moms, single parents. As some of you know, I was a single parent, and that was probably one of the hardest times, and if not the darkest time of my life. But
Until she met me.
until I met him. So you're just throwing me off the game here.
Sorry.
So anyway, I did become trained as well and certified so that I can support him in the endeavor. But also, we are so completely opposite. So he has his financial strengths. I have my spreadsheet guru nerd trying to talk about options and opportunities and what does that look like. And shaping the plan as well. So budgeting and all of those things, you're talking to the nerd here. But we would love to help you however we can. We like to see husband and wives together. It's really where we're at. But again, if you're a single mom, we'll love to sit down and talk to you and talk about next steps. I know it's a big taboo to talk about. You really don't want to talk about debt that you have, much less income that you make, right? So we grew up in a society that always said, what?
Don't share your income with your kids or your relatives or anyone else.
Yeah, don't tell people how much you get paid unless you get a loan, right? But in this situation, you will have confidentiality and privacy. We'll sit down with you. There's no judgment here because you're looking at the people who've done it wrong. But we would love to walk alongside you and help you dream dreams that you have long forgotten or dreams that you didn't even know existed, right? So what do you want to do? What do you want to do when you build wealth? For me, is about giving and giving back to people, giving back to communities, giving back to my church. But you may have a desire to do something and accomplish something. So let's sit down, let's dream together, let's work hard together, and we'll encourage you along the way. So if you're interested, like our page, Genesis Financial Coaching, or call
920-710-1079.
And if you have any questions, just message me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.